Hey guys, so today we're going to be having a cheeky little DIY day. There's this painting hack that I've been wanting to try for ages, so I thought we would test it out together today and see how it turns out. So basically, you guys probably have seen on TikTok, Pinterest, wherever, there's this painting hack that you can do to turn any bit of furniture or anything in your home into like a wood effect with just paint. It seems too good to be true. So the paint that most people use are actually the French chic paints. So I've seen people use the creme de la creme paint with browning wax. We're going to try it today, but I have got my own different paint colours. So I'm going to put in some examples of what I'm talking about of people doing this kind of hack, but essentially you just paint the piece of furniture like a cream colour and then you go in with some browning wax and it gives it a wood effect. So I'll show you our little test subject in a minute, but the paint that I've got to do this, like I said, is different. I actually went with Rust-Oleum products because I just picked them up at my local B&Q. French chic paint, like, I don't know where stocks it. You have to order it online. I really resent paying like £4 postage and packaging. This worked out being slightly cheaper. So I got the matte furniture paint from Rust-Oleum, which I've used before, and I do really like this. I got it in the shade Hessian. And then I got some finishing wax in dark. So I think this is similar to the browning wax. It's just a brown wax product. I think I've also got some top coat sealer in the garage as well that I can use. Let me show you the piece of furniture that we're going to be playing around with this today. Okay, so this is what we're going to be painting, this console table here. This is in Steve's office. Oh, you're so cute. You love the camera, don't you? The reason that we're going to paint this is partly because, as you can see, there's loads of like chips and knocks on this. This is just a really old piece of furniture that we already have from IKEA. The paint job on it isn't great anyway. It's a little wobbly. And basically, if this is a complete flop, then I'm not going to be too sad about it. But if it turns out great, then happy days. Also, you guys know I love a bit of black furniture. I definitely want to move away from that a lot more because it just shows up loads of dust, fingerprints, all sorts. And I just want to have something a bit more like warm tone in here as well. So yeah, plan is I'll give it a very quick sand back to get rid of any like loose bits, clean it off. We'll go in with that Hessian paint and then I'll show you the brush technique when I get around to it basically. But yeah, this is the before. Ignore all of Steve's like lights and stuff. Steve's here as well.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, I think I'm going to get this into the lounge because I do not want to paint on the carpet.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say, blew everybody away. Wear whatever I want, dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going, nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams all night. problems disappear. She could tell you the things you want to hear.
Okay, first coat is all on. I'll be honest, I've been a little bit slapdash with it. Normally I would spend a lot more time rolling it out, making sure it's smooth, but because we're going to do this kind of wood effect, I don't think it matters that much. So I've just gone in with a paintbrush just really quickly. The coverage of this paint is so good. Honestly, I'd really recommend the Rust-Oleum furniture paint. The coverage is really good. Considering this is a light colour on black, it looks great. So obviously I'm going to have to do a second coat, but I'm going to wait for this to dry first. One of the reasons I went for the Rust-Oleum one over the French Chic one as well is the French Chic Creme de la Creme, I think it's called, looked a lot lighter, and I felt like this one looked more beigey, like kind of the look I wanted. So that's one of the reasons I went for this one. But yeah, goes on really well. We just got to wait for this to dry. I'm going to go in with a second coat, but obviously I'm not going to film that because it's going to be very boring. So I'm going to do some YouTube magic and I'm going to show you what it looks like with the second coat. Okay, 2 coats on the console table and it's all dry now. I'm not going to lie, there's a part of me that's really tempted to keep it this colour. This is such a nice colour paint. It's like the perfect, don't know how to describe it, like neutral beigey. It's not too dark and brown. It's not too light and like a yellowy colour. It's such a nice like neutral colour. I've got loads left over in that tin, so I may go paint crazy and paint other stuff with this, but I think it looks so nice as is. But we are going to go in and try out this wood effect anyway. And if it does look really rubbish, then I could obviously just paint it back to this colour. Just to give you guys a close-up, this is the one that I got, the Furniture Finishing Wax by Rust-Oleum in the dark. I think they only had like a dark and a white one from memory. It wasn't like there was loads of colours to choose from. I don't really have any kind of technique other than I'm just going to brush this on with a dry brush. I know some people get those kind of like round brushes and kind of do it that way. I'm just going to wing it and just see how I get on.
I wish I had the same delusion that I do when I was 2 and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number one, and if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of Confidence Club, guess that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw, I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just owned it, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. Wasn't really ready, no, I had to grow up, but it's so heavy and I'm feeling low. Unlearning all that was wrong for me, and I wish somebody would've should've warned it. No, they did, but I kept ignoring. Didn't wanna have to face it, but if I don't, I know it's gonna break me, oh. Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number one, and if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of Confidence Club, guess that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw, I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just owned it, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. It's like sitting in a boat, wondering if it is going to float. Now that I've packed all my things, is there anything else I should bring? Yeah, all that shit that I can't. Man, that baggage is heavy. Baby, I got reason to worry. Please don't tell me I got reason to worry now.
Okay, say, I don't know what this wizardry is, but this looks like real wood. Just to show you guys as well quickly, this is how much I've used of this product. Barely anything. I've made the tiniest dent in this. It's also really quick drying, so this will take 15 minutes. I've just done one coat, and I think that's enough. I'm gonna wait for it to dry fully. We'll move it back into Steve's office, and I'll show you what it's looking like properly. Okay guys, it's the next day. I moved the console table back into Steve's office last night, and I am shook. So Steve was out, Steve is in here by the way, like lurking over there. Steve was out cutting the grass whilst I was doing the browning wax. So he didn't come in and see it until it was like back in his office. How shocked were you?
Very shocked, so shocked.
And Steve's normally not like, I don't know, that shockable. So yeah, Steve came in and saw it and was like, how did you do that? That looks like wood. And honestly, I think this is like a life-changing hack. So don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. Like I said, I wanted to use this as a bit of a learning curve, but let me show you what it's looking like, and I'll tell you all the bits that I would do next time to improve, because there will be a next time. Okay, here is what it's looking like. I'm actually so surprised how this turned out. Like, also, I had literally zero technique. I kind of just slapped on the browning wax. This is such a DIY beginner-friendly project to do. I think it looks so much nicer. Like, when it was black, it just looked a lot cheaper. And I think this has like elevated it massively. I will say this wasn't the easiest project to try first time. The reason being is because there's a lot of flat surfaces all going in different ways. So the only thing that I tried was basically, I tried to brush it in the same kind of direction here, but then on these bits, I kind of went in that direction. On the legs, I went in that direction. So there's a lot of like little fiddly bits on this where I tried to brush in a certain direction to kind of emulate the wood effect. If you're looking for a perfect smooth wood finish, this probably isn't the one. But if you're looking to add more of like a character feel to the wood, then this is super easy. Now, the thing that I would improve on, like I said, there are some areas where I've not got the brush strokes quite right, where I've tried to go in two different directions and I've overlapped. And also on the top here, I messed up because I got it perfect, and before it dried, I went back in with another kind of brushing and it kind of moved everything around too much. So I would say go in with a light layer first, wait for it to dry, and then if you want to add more depth, you can go in with a second one, because you can see this side like looks a lot better, but I basically messed it up and then tried to fix it and made it worse. So I might go in with another coat and just try and even it out. But yeah, I think it looks more obvious on camera than it does in real life. But it's just completely changed it. It's insane. Like, I was thinking about just getting rid of this console table because I kind of fell out of love with it. And this has given it a new lease of life. Now, the question is, do I try this again? And I'm thinking of trying it on the sideboard in my lounge. Let me go show you what it looks like now. And I want your guys' opinion. So this is our sideboard at the moment. This is just an IKEA one. It was that really cheapy light wood, like laminate looking wood. So hence why I painted it black. But I just think it looks really flat and it looks quite cheap. And also it just collects dust like no one's business. You can like dust it and the next day it will just look dusty again. That's the thing with black furniture. It just picks up absolutely everything. So what do we think? Should I keep the black handles, because they're really nice, like little leather handles, but do the wood effect on this? Maybe even change out the legs or remove the legs. I'm thinking maybe that's the next project. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Very honest review of that kind of wood paint effect. And honestly, I am a fan. And I feel like now I'm in dangerous territory of doing that on literally all of my furniture. But this is such a lifesaver because I buy loads of my furniture from Facebook Marketplace and stuff. And I love upcycling furniture. But you normally, if you want wood, have to spend like a lot more, or you have to spend ages sanding it back. Like our dining table, ignore all the mess on it. Like I spent so long sanding that back. and it is worth it. But I just feel like this is such a good hack if you don't want to spend that much time like and just quickly give something a facelift or give a facelift to something you already have, like IKEA furniture is perfect for. So yeah, let me know what you thought. Definitely room for improvement with my technique, but I honestly think this is something that like anyone could do. I will link the products I used down below. Like I said before, I didn't use the French chic ones, and I just don't think you need to. I think I got the same kind of effect using slightly cheaper products that I could pick up at B&Q. And yeah, let me know if you think I should go round 2 on the sideboard. I'm probably going to do it anyway, but I kind of want your opinion at the same time. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more reno, upcycle, tips and tricks kind of videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.